Chapter 2. The Station of Still Waters. The train slowed, but not in a hurry, like a leaf drifting to the surface of a pond. Outside, the world had shifted into indigo, deep blue, speckled with early stars. A mist began to roll across the fields, turning the lavender into soft clouds of violet floating in a dream. In this hushed twilight, the train approached its first true stop. The traveler stirred gently, teacup now empty, hands resting on the open notebook. A low bell rang, 3 tones, patient and warm. Then the conductor's voice, like velvet over wood. Still Waters Station. 10 minutes to linger. No need to rush. The doors eased open with a sigh, and the traveler stepped down onto the platform. There was water everywhere, not oceans, not rivers, just long mirror-like lakes that stretched out behind the station like glass laid across the earth. The air smelled like lilies and wet stone. There was no wind here, only reflections. Trees mirrored themselves so perfectly on the surface that it was hard to tell which way was up. Lanterns floated on the lake, dozens of them. Softly glowing orbs, each drifting gently, never touching, like dreams kept safe at a distance. Some flickered, others glowed steadily. Together, they turned the whole lake into a slow constellation. The traveler walked closer. There was no one telling them where to go, no announcements. Just a stone path curving beside the shore, dappled with moss and old memories. They followed it, breathing slower now. Even their footsteps seemed to hush themselves. At the water's edge sat a wooden bench, weathered, welcoming. The traveler sat, and there they watched the lanterns, watched a heron lift off from a reed bed with barely a ripple, watched the reflection of the moon become a silver coin resting gently on the water, watched their own face looking back from the lake, softer now, almost younger. The only sound was the occasional drip of water from an unseen branch, a gentle splash far off, and the rhythmic sigh of the train behind them, waiting, never impatient, just present. An old man sat nearby, humming to himself. He had a fishing line in the water, though there was no bait, and perhaps no fish, only the action of it. A small ritual, a piece of stillness cast out and reeled back in. He did not speak, but he nodded, and the traveler nodded in return. Some meetings did not require words, just time. Time did not move here. Or maybe it did, just very, very slowly. Long enough for the traveler to close their eyes and remember the last time they were truly still. Long enough to forget what had been chasing them before this journey began. Long enough to hear something small and quiet within them say, "You're doing just fine." The 10 minutes stretched like warm molasses. Maybe it was 20, maybe an hour. No one counted. The clocks here ticked only when they felt like it. Eventually, the lanterns began to drift farther out, as if pulled gently by the stars. The wind picked up, just slightly, enough to carry a scent of mint and pine. The train gave a soft chime, the kind you'd hear in a dream just before waking, but in this case, just before returning. The traveler rose. They took one last look at the water, still as it was, like a memory caught in a snow globe, and stepped slowly back toward the platform. The conductor greeted them with a nod, as if to say, "Yes, you were right to linger." The traveler stepped aboard. Back in their seat, they placed the notebook in their lap and, for the first time, began to write. Only one line. There are places where time sits beside you, not above you. As the train pulled away, the traveler looked out the window once more. The lake faded into the mist. The lanterns looked like far-off stars now. The sky turned darker. The journey moved on, and the traveler, they felt something deep within them begin to settle. A weight released, a quiet permission to simply be.